honest, I'm a person who believe in setting the examples instead of preaching.
Okay.
And I was raising my two children. My son is the younger one, and one fine day I get a mail from Mrs. India pageant, and I'm wondering how come I got this mail. And I looked at my son and I said, how come this mail has come to me? And he's like, this boy is giggling, and he said,
How sweet.
without me knowing that, he had sent two of my pictures, one in ethnic and one in western, to these people. And this mail came to me and he said, Mama, your pictures have been shortlisted. Up to you what you want to do. I thought to myself, at least you should have told me first. I asked him, because you need some preparation, you need to lose weight, and you need to so many things are lined up. But then I thought to myself, okay, I preached them, or my teachings to them were that life offers you so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
At least go and experience. And now life has given me this opportunity. How can I set an example that it is there in front of me and I am not going?
Correct.
So to honor that decision, I said, okay, I'll go. Maximum what will happen, they'll not select me, I'll come back, but at least I'll go.
Try it again.
But yes, God is kind. I was selected for the next round, and then I won Mrs. Karnataka, and then the journey happened.
Wow.
And yeah. To be honest, a housewife is slightly underestimated in the society. You know, as they say that Durga, she actually is. I'm
True.
not talking about myself, I'm
Yes.
talking in general.
Yes.
And given a chance, when she discovers her own potential, it amazes her that, okay, I can do that. And there were different sections where you have to be physically fit, you have to, manage for all the rounds, all the dresses, all the workshops that were happening during the course of the event. So yeah, systematically done, everything falls into place. तो उस वक्त जो एक क्वेश्चन, every pageant they have different style of this question answer round. Sometimes there are different judges and they are asking different questions. But in my case, there was only one question was asked, and we all were given paper and pen.
Okay.
And certain amount of time. Immediately you have to write down your answer, and then you cannot change your answer. And the shortlisted contestants, they were standing in a queue, and I was the last one. And they started from the right-hand side, and I was on the extreme left.
Okay.
So by the time mic came to me, everyone was done with their answers. And the question was, what is the global problem that is happening nowadays needs to be addressed immediately? So everyone covered pollution, terrorism, education, so many things. By the time it came to me, almost everything was covered. And my family was there. They were wondering now what I am going to say. But answer was already written on that sheet. So my answer to the question was that I agree to all the answers that my fellow contestants have just given. At the same time, I would like to add that one solution to each problem is raise a children who is sensitive towards the fellow human being and who is sensitive towards the environment.
Wow.
Because then the child will not harm the fellow person.
Yeah, true.
The child will not cut the trees.
Yeah.
And a good parenting which will solve all the,
I think only a mother can think of it like this, right? And especially a mother who's always thinking of raising their kids in the right direction.
Yes.
That's a great answer, Chavi.
Thank you. When you have this crown, a lot of responsibilities come along with that. Because so many opportunities, so many gates are open to you, and then you have to decide.
Yeah.
So for movie offers, for modeling, for brand and ambassador, this, that. And there are only 24 hours in a day. And if you really want to do something great, you have to give your 100% to that.
Yeah.
And for me, my family had always been my first priority. So yeah, that was a challenge.
Yeah.
Which direction I should take. So for some time, I was exploring all the areas. But at the end of it, some somewhere myself, being an army officer's wife, I'm very sensitive. I have seen all ups and downs, and I have seen all those, what to say? I mean, having a meal with your family on the table is a blessing that I have realized when my husband was on the borders.
Yeah.
And we used to long for that one meal to have together. So there was a confusion for some time, to be honest, because beautiful opportunities were there, but I don't want to let go this family time.
True.
And my children are in that age. So yeah, but after some time, that clarity was there, and I was happy to do what I was doing. Yeah. So if I talk about myself first, I come from a small town from UP, Muzaffarnagar.
Muzaffarnagar, yeah.
And I'm from Hindi medium school.
Yeah.
And absolutely civil background.
Acha.
And got married to an army officer.
Love marriage tha?
No, it was an arranged marriage.
Acha, okay.
At that point in time, my husband was a captain, and this was quite a contrast. At the age of 23, I got married, and army is a world in itself.
Yes, I agree.
So to explore that world, it took me some time, and in phases.
तो पहला change क्या notice किया आपने? Like as soon as you from a civil life to an army life, what was the first most obvious change?
Lot of dignity.
Acha.
And very sophisticated atmosphere.
Acha.
Women are treated with utmost respect.
Nice.
No matter who the officer is, what the rank is. You are a junior officer's wife or whoever, even a Jawan's family, you are treated with utmost respect.
Nice.
So somewhere that self-awareness started to happen the moment I got married to my husband and moved to the unit.
Yeah.
Obviously, initial 1 or 2 months I was at my in-laws' place, which was as good as my, parental house. So that they're nothing
that was
army.
Nothing, yeah.
But when we moved to the unit and I could explore our dining in, when you get married, the dining in happens, basically my welcome. And it was a very glorious moment for me for the first time to experience that. So that all that is the rosy part of it. And my husband is an infantryman.
Okay.
So I have seen army more than 2 decades. And infantry means they go for war.
Yeah.
So as long as he is posted in a station like Bangalore, you're a queen.
Yes.
You have a battalion of servants and best of the cook, best of the this and that. Everything is there and everyday parties and this and that. But the moment they go to field, you are one woman army. And you can't even afford to be vulnerable because your little ones are looking at you. No matter how little they are, they can sense.
Yeah.
So you have to be very, very strong. No matter what your inside journey is going on.
Yeah.
Because when he was there, that Kargil war time, or I mean, you know how borders are.
Yeah.
Bodies are coming, and that time you have only one Betty. Betty means one helper. That battalion of servants turns into one Betty. All your party wear is in the boxes, and you are just taking care of your children and praying that your husband should be safe. So, but these helpers, they are from different units and they take children down or drop them to bus stop or something. Then they are talking and child is small and whatever they're talking, your child is consuming all the information and it is there in their subconscious. My son was only 3-year-old and he was sitting, you were asking for those 1 or 2, this thing. So we were sleeping at night and hardly I used to sleep and news used to come, not like today. Today's this thing. There used to be that chota news niche aata tha. So and so sector, one major saab is gone. Who is that major saab? That name is not given. Which unit? That is not given. Some sector is given. So many units are there. Our unit is also there. My husband is also there and his rank is also major. Now you keep wondering. So that was a phase literally when I learned to speak to God. I don't know I'm able to make you understand that or not, but yeah. So that one fine night, I was sleeping at 3 or so, my 3-year-old son gets up and says, Mama, Pakistani aa gaya, usne papa ko maar diya.
Oh.
The kind of language he used to listen those baddies talking amongst them. and you are half asleep, suddenly you get up and you are sweating, and mind you, there are no mobile phones,
Yes.
no landlines because of security reasons.
Yeah.
So you have only one phone, which is army phone. So if you have to talk to your husband,
have to
it will go to army exchange, and that to many army exchange. So I picked up the call and I said, "Bhaiya, 27 day Major S.K. Sharma se baat karao." They also understand. They said, "Mem sahab, aap hold kariye." And this fellow connects to Naria connects to Rajouri. It takes some time, 5-10 minutes or so. And after 10 minutes, my hands are shivering, I'm full sweating. And after 10 minutes, my husband says, "Hello." I know his voice, and his hello means just that receiver fell from my hand, and I was just, it took me some time to gather myself, and then I realized, okay, all good. I thank God. I tucked my son in the bed and made him asleep. I also lied down, and in no time, 20 minutes or so, my doorbell rings. At around 3:45 in the morning, I opened the door, and then military police people are standing there. And they are like, "मेम साहब आप ठीक हैं?" "हाँ भैया ठीक हूँ." "बच्चा लोग ठीक है?" "हाँ भैया ठीक है." "घर में सब ठीक है?" "हाँ भैया." "Why you are here at my door at early morning?" They are like, "मेम साहब सर ने उधर से फ़ोन किया कि घर जाके चेक करो कि सब ठीक है कि नहीं." Because I didn't
had
speak
called.
anything. So he is worried there कि how come he got a call at this time. So yeah, this is one of the incidents, but many such things happen. So as you see, of course, and then you learn ki how, I mean, important it is to count your blessings.
Absolutely.
So as I was telling you, army means lot of parties, lot of ladies clubs, mess parties, house parties, everything happens. At the same time, there are family welfare centers, and if I give you a rough idea, so one unit means suppose 10 officers is to 100 jawans, and approximately same is the ratio among women. 10 officers' wives is to 100 jawans families. We refer them Jawans families. When I'm saying this, I mean Jawans wives.
Yeah.
So family, they are raw. They are not educated. They come from interiors, from villages. And by the grace of God, we being the officers' wives, we are well educated. We have our perks and privileges. We have all the awareness about health, hygiene, this, that, everything. So idea of family welfare center is to go there, listen to them, and uplift their life in whichever manner we can. Support them. So kind of boring for general people because party versus welfare. Yeah. So, but for me, it used to be a place where other ladies, they used to finish it in half an hour or so. I'm not...
of course, I understand.
I'm just saying how I was. I'm only talking about myself. For me, these welfares used to last for 3 hours plus. And by the time welfare is over, they all are sitting around me. And I will never get tired to listen to their, endless stories. And who is my husband? My husband is their husband's boss.
Yeah.
So I'll get back home and I'll like, Sandeep, उसके बच्चे को एडमिशन नहीं हो, कुछ तो करो, उसको घर नहीं मिला, उसको कुछ घर अलॉट कराओ, वो सिविल में रह रहा है, उसको भाड़ा देना पड़ रहा है, इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव, उसको किसी तरह घर दिलाओ, या किसी के बाबा का गांव में ऑपरेशन है, उसको छुट्टी दो. माई हस्बैंड वुड बी लाइक, यहाँ पर इंस्पेक्शन होने वाला है, आई कैन नॉट सेंड हिम ऑन लीव. आई सेड आई वॉज अ बेबी, आई वॉज 23-year-old, I was a gold medalist in statistics, I had done my Master of Philosophy, I had done Prabhakar in Kathak, so many things, but all this is academics.
Yeah.
You mature, you learn life when you live life.
That's
when you encounter so many circumstances that life throws on you, that maturity comes then. So in spite of becoming a mem saab at the age of 23, I was still a baby. So
Yeah.
I would, that innocence was there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, you have to send him on leave. And he will manage somehow and he'll send that fellow on leave. So that's how it started. And I didn't know that I have this. So my husband only told me that you have a skill called empathy. Do something about it. And cutting a long story short, then I did my life skills course and all. And I became a life skills coach. And then I started my platform called Coffee with a Difference, which is less about coffee, more about conversations over coffee, which is all about self journey and emotions and mental health.
So you basically meet people and then you groom them and you change their lives.
Yeah.
In simpler words.
Yes, in simpler words, you can say so. You can say it one-on-one conversation, counseling. We are into workshops, we are into presentations, and we deal with each strata of society. There is no bias of gender or anything because emotion is a universal thing.
Absolutely.
Everyone is dealing
Absolutely.
with that.
Absolutely.
So it's this platform is open for everyone. I don't mind sharing the story, but this is a field where
Don't take
trust,
their names.
yeah.
Don't take their names.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't need to give me
Yeah.
details about
Yeah.
them. You could just tell me about the story.
So it's like one fine day I got a call from someone. It's
Yeah,
word
yeah,
of mouth, and some lady. She's from Air Force, lady
Yeah.
officer.
Okay.
She wanted to meet me, and at the end of it, I'm also human, and you have that preconceived ideas. Okay, some lady officer is coming, so she must be having some persona, and some strong woman is coming. So, but as generally it happens, within initial 2-3 minutes, she held my hand and she was into tears. So her story was, she comes from a very conservative family from a small town. Herself, her sister, mom and dad. After 12th, she was supposed to go to a bigger city at her maternal uncle's place for her further studies. Generally, what happens in such situations, uncle did some hanky-panky, but किसी से बात नहीं कर सकते हैं, घर में माहौल नहीं है. And when she came to me, she was 42 or so. So you can imagine at that point in time when she was studying, she had no idea what's happening to her body after that. So she didn't know whether she has conceived or not, and but dilemma was who to ask. So it was quite a daring task for her at that point in time to seek an appointment from a gynae. But she had no choice, and she took an appointment. She was waiting outside, and when her number came, sister called out her name and she said, "Aap jaiye." There was a senior gynae with a white hair and all, and she was busy writing something. She didn't look up, and दरवाजे का आवाज़ सुन के उनको जैसे लगा कि कोई अंदर आ रहा है, तो she said, "हाँ आओ, तुम जैसों के साथ ऐसा ही होता है." The doctor made this statement. This girl says she had not conceived nothing, and then she studied, and now she is class 1 gazetted Air Force officer who is doing very well for herself, and citations and medals and promotions, you name a thing and it is there in her this thing. So I said, so what for you are here? मतलब मेरे से आप क्या चाहते हो? तो she said, ma'am, I have forgotten everything, but this one sentence haunts me, and I am not able to sleep. तुम जैसे. And I see myself standing on a red light. Am I a prostitute? Who am I? And I am still seeking that. Who am I? In spite of everyone, my rank and everything. And I am unable to sleep. So I asked her, how do you celebrate when you are promoted or you are given some award or something? Sister got married. She's in Canada. She says, my parents, they come and we enjoy. So it's not like this. I'm telling you in a story form, but when sessions are going on,
of
then,
course I understand. Yeah.
So she was like, so I asked her, tell me one person on the planet whose parents are there with them forever. By the grace of God, your parents should live for 100 years. But what if God has decided 120 years for you? What will you do in those 20 years? And the idea was, it's always like I never give solution to people. In spite of me, it should come from them.
Yes.
So I bring them to that mental state that it comes out from them.
Yes.
So on our 7th session, she says, "Ma'am, मेरे एक fresh resume बनाते हैं." I said, "You are switching the job." She said, she's blushing, and she's like, "एक matrimonial site पे डालते हैं." And my heart was jumping out of joy because that was the purpose. I said, "You really think so? We should do that?" And then we did it. And today she is married to a fellow officer, and she has a small child. And now also off and on she calls me, and every time our call comes, I'm scared ki now what happened. But now all the happy journey she wants to share. We bought a house. My son has started going to school,
nice.
and this and that. So yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. First and foremost is self-awareness.
Okay.
Self awareness is if whenever I ask someone to introduce themselves in one word, it takes forever to answer. But if I ask them to talk about anybody else,
Yeah.
immediately
Fat,
they will
fat, fat
start
आएगा.
and they can write a thesis on the
Correct.
person in spite of not knowing the
खुद के बारे
person.
में नहीं आता.
लेकिन
Correct.
खुद के बारे में वो एक शब्द you were born with yourself, you are
Yeah.
living with yourself, and you will die with yourself, and you don't have a word to tell about yourself.
Yes.
So self-awareness.
Correct.
Spend time with yourself. Know yourself, who
True.
you are, what your choices are. First and foremost is this. Second is count your blessings. We say, recently we celebrated our another episode on Coffee with the Platform. And it was, every time we have a theme and small little things that nature has given us, and we find happiness around that. So, there, I ask people that what makes you, grateful? Again, a pause. So idea is that inward journey is important. You have to look inward. And third thing is small act of kindness. आप करके देखिए, because लोग बोलते हैं दुनिया बदलना तो चाहते हैं, लेकिन मैं चाहती हूँ किसी बच्चों को अडॉप्ट कर लूँ और उनको पढ़ाऊँ, पर मेरे पास उतना पैसा नहीं है. आई एग्री, नहीं होगा. आपके पास उतना है, some old man is entering the lift, you can hold the button. Person
Correct.
will smile.
Correct.
It doesn't take time.
It's the small things that matter.
Yeah. Only
Yeah.
the intention
Yeah.
to spread smiles.
Yeah.
So these three things are enough to give you a peaceful
To
sleep.
sleep
Yeah.
with peace.
Yes.
Well, that was great, Shavi. Thank you so very much for joining us on the show. It was really nice to get to know you more and to understand the person behind the founder of the Coffee with Difference. So.
बजाते रहो